Well, it's still really chilly across North Alabama. Some spots still in the mid to upper 30s, especially north of that I-20 corridor along I-59. Gaston is pretty cloudy out there too, so not a lot of sunlight to help warm us up. But we're at 38 right now in Arab, 37 in Coleman, 44 in Birmingham, 46 in Alex City, 46 in Clanton, 42 right now in T-Town. And by this afternoon, we'll climb to near 50 under those mostly cloudy skies, and then we'll drop yet again near end or below freezing. But we're looking at this weekend. Not only do we have that potential for some light snow flurries, but wind chills are going to be very, very low. Talking about some spots being as low as -5, climbing up to 5, depending on how far south you are, and gusts over 35 miles per hour. And then doesn't stop there. Even Sunday looks really chilly in the morning, even to start the work week. Here's that future track. Let's talk about the snow first. The best potential starts around 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And this is mainly going to be across North and East Alabama. That's where the majority of this will end up being, across DeKalb County, Jackson County, as far south as Cherokee, maybe Calhoun, Etowah, Cleburne, far south as Clay, and Randolph counties too. That's not to say the rest of central Alabama won't see anything. I think with the amount of lift in the atmosphere, in the upper levels of the atmosphere, and the little bit of moisture we have, we could see a few very low impact flurries across central Alabama. Some could even end up being a few showers. But as we work our way into Saturday morning, this is the snowfall accumulation. And I do think some spots across northeast Alabama could see maybe up to an inch of that snowfall accumulation. But with it being so windy, it may not accumulate as quickly, and it'll still be very low impact. And once again, the potential for those flurries or snow showers still possible across the rest of West Alabama. Not as likely as northeast Alabama, as you can see, but still worth noting, might be worth taking a picture, but again, very low impact. One thing that might be a little bit more impactful is actually those wind speeds and wind gusts up to 30, if not 40 miles per hour. We're going to feel it. And if we do see any flurries that fall, it could fly in the air, and that could limit some visibility too. So just take it nice and slow on the roadways as usual, but I'm not expecting any ice accumulation on the roadways. But with the wind and the cold and even those flurries, wind chills are going to drop down to the single digits early Saturday morning. Some spots below 0, like Hamilton, maybe even Huntsville or Rainsville, will get down to near 4 degrees. That wind chill in Birmingham, 7 is what it feels like in Sylacauga early Saturday morning. And then we don't warm up very much. We got some sunny skies, but wind chill is still in the teens by the afternoon and even the early evening. So a very cold day. Of course, temperatures will be warmer, but winds up to 30 miles per hour. It's going to feel a lot colder. Now, we do have some new cold weather alerts. We have an extreme cold warning now in place for Marion and Lamar County. We have a cold weather advisory in place for the rest of our neighborhood, and down south they have an extreme cold watch. All this means is that it's going to be very cold, colder than it usually is. So you do want to take it seriously. Remember the 4 Ps. People, check on your neighbors, bring your pets inside, make sure the pipes are wrapped up, and you also want to bring your sensitive plants inside if you haven't already. But with this cold weather in place, impact days through Monday, and then we warm up a bit more Tuesday and Wednesday of next week.